Welcome to the GENOPHAGE was dust fight. All the Krogan sympathizers like, no, my space turtles. Well, your space
Frogs.
turtles will be dead before long.
I thought they were space frogs.
No, they're modeled off of turtles based on their necks. And the fact that they have turtle backs. So let's see. First things first, it's time to upgrade our weapons, because our weapons are kind of shite. We need to get them a rockin' and rollin', chat bros.
Are you sticking with this loadout?
For now.
Kib. Oh.
What?
Oh no. It was my end. I heard multiple kibs.
Yeah,
You had the stream unmuted.
I forgot to upgrade guns.
Unmuted.
Oh, we upgrade them through here, derp.
Yeah, how do it just says weapon upgrade?
Alright, maybe it's time for us to check. Okay, I think we already did the upgrades earlier. I guess. Alright, Chatfish. We're gonna continue the main game story. Here are the GENOPHAGE. Investigate Cerberus presence.
The Krogan EMZ. You know what EMZ stands for, Kib? He doesn't know, chat.
Nope.
You can make fun of him now.
Shroud facility, investigate Cerberus presence. I think we want to do that before we do the Shroud, if I remember right.
The shroud!
I honestly don't remember the optimum order to do things. It's been too long.
We'll take this little guy. We'll take Gurus. And we'll take Liara, because she got spills. Magical spills! River gives a membership. Thank you for the generous gifting of membership, chaperones.
Refard.
You're a good little chapro, you know that? He's like, thank you, kid. I'm one good little guy.
That really makes me feel better about myself.
Holy shit, I feel so
I was
bad.
questioning my quality as a chatfish.
Quality as a chat. He would.
And yes, Jano, it is a demilitarized zone.
Welcome to the DMZ.
Save tally and draw. Should I change that out for the challenge cookie fun kibba?
The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan.
Just swap them.
Stop them.
The cookie fun with tally war instead.
We'll get it done.
What? Oh, yeah, swap.
Tally.
Pack it out.
Because the cookie and sandwich war can continue in the Valheim stream. You should
Yep,
put them
and
out
it's
there.
easy enough to just put the numbers for the cookie
All right,
sandwich war elsewhere and then swap.
Good thinking, Skittles. He's like,
Save kill
Skittles."
tally.
He just screams at me.
I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Keep tracking them, Lieutenant.
On it.
Keep track of them, chat tenant. Like, chat tenant, he's not even awake. This, it is, oh, I think I hear bad guys behind me. Oh, we got him.
No, I think they're above you somewhere.
Are we gonna throw our turret over there?
I always hated you threw your turret and you didn't like set it or like deploy it.
Don't forget, let's get that card. There we go. Like how Cerberus missions always felt like glorified horde mode levels.
Because they are.
Damn, she's still dead.
She's laying there. Defenseless skips, what are you gonna do?
Abort her. Put her down. Right, so you do that.
Draws a marker mustache on her face.
Like how beeps as if it's overheated, but it hasn't overheated. We both know this. No, Chatfish. I'm gonna explode!
You ran past a little ammo mag, or ammo cylinder.
You're wrong, says, I don't know what's going on in here, but I will thumbs up. Party on and be awesome, guys. Well, thank you, you're wrong. I guess you're right for what you did. He's like, maybe it's time to
Maybe
change
you're
my
saying
name.
it wrong. Maybe it's like you wrong.
It's time to change your name to You're Right. To Ye.
Or, you know, embrace the meme and change the your to something.
I feel like he named himself You're Wrong, so whenever we refer to him, it's like we're constantly arguing. He's just a very argumentative person, you know?
Genesis has a tail.
What?
That's Janelast's. Tally has a tail.
I don't think so. No, she doesn't have a tail.
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember in any of the artwork depicting Tally without.
She doesn't
the
on her
suit.
model.
Yeah.
She just has cheeks. Just cheeks. Okay, for that is acceptable.
What kind of Krogan relic I expected to find?
No type of Krogan I expected to find. You look at it, it's like ancient Krogan chat history before they like went to the stars. Effectively, like their version of like Call of Duty chat logs.
Control center
They call each
secure.
other like
Then I
black
think it's time
turtles
to
or
test
something.
this cannon.
Because they got racism.
Soft
They
shell.
got racism. Sun shells. Damn.
Soft shells.
Soft shells. Oh, that's real racist. There's little handsy pansy. He lied to me. He. What did you mean, Jano?
I think he was getting into Tally because he thought she had a tail.
Oh, let me see. I'm 90% sure she doesn't. I like how Jano's
I don't
whinging.
think Quarian's up to.
I like how he's fucking Polish fish. Don't be sad.
He puts on the scientist outfit, but they can have them.
I think I see something of loot. Yeah, it's money. And money's useful, you know? That's why we explore the map a little bit. 'Cause it
You
doesn't
can
hurt.
literally see the message above within like 4 messages. Harlot says, Raggy would love to get his hands on Tally's tail.
It's a figure of speech. It's a figure.
Yeah, like, have you never heard the phrase, you know, getting some tail?
Yeah.
What do you think the
Yeah.
tail's referring to?
Nerd.
Chasing tail. Yeah, because you're trying to fuck somebody. Like, no, this racist. All right. Well, now I'm no longer exploring. I'm now actually just confused.
Yes, Shepard.
Sees
I'm
the
really sad you said that, because now I'm thinking of an old Star Wars joke. Oh, it's not a joke. It's more of a Star Wars skit. Where Obi-Wan is like, yes, I'm a racist. And Mace
forgot.
Windu is like, excuse me? He's like, yes, I love pod racing.
Oh, there's a terminal back here. In my haste, I pressed the wrong terminal.
They're pulling the plug.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move.
It may surprise you, but I am not American. And I don't stay up often enough to hear what Gibbs whispers in Reggie's ear in Discord after stream.
No, you do. It's like, whoa.
Gibbs, I hate to inform you, but shooting them in the ass does not give you critical hit damage.
Oh, no!
I really don't like the scope for
Yeah,
pistol.
I'm not feeling it.
Like, the issue is, it's like a times what? I don't know, it's not even... It's basically a glorified red dot. And it's like... It feels very weird. I'd rather just have that reticle right there when I'm using a pistol.
Oh, no! Too many people online.
Tail
Just
is
know
a
me
really
as
old-timey
you're
term.
wrong. The internet
Hey, sure.
goblin. I would change it, but all my socials are you're wrong. So it would be too hard to change it. It's time for you to rebrand yourself. He's like, no!
You'll need to get the power back on.
So Harlot, yeah, sure, saying tail is a bit old-timey as far as the internet's concerned, but it's still a saying you hear every now and then.
Okay. Gotta take cover. Gotta be careful.
Right away.
Okay, we got the incendiary back.
You got it.
Nemesis. Nemesis destroyed. Her cheeks thoroughly clapped. Hell yeah, brother. Cheek clapping good. Yeah, because Chatfish are weird.
Clap, clap, clap.
Oh, I didn't turn on the power yet, Dirt. I started waddling away. I think there's a power conduit thing over here we gotta flip. There could also be a single bad we missed. Match. There we go. Power module. 150 experience. Level 42. Unlocked leveling jet. No.
Boom.
There's more than one. That's what I just discovered. Fuck. These consoles aren't on. God damn it. Well,
Now he must explore.
look on the edges for like little wall things. Okay, if I had to guess, there's probably just 2 latches over here. And we just missed one. Morning, what this about chasing Kib's tail? Who wants to grab Kib's cheeks? Nobody, fortunately, right, chat? So you no one would do that, Kib.
We're cutting it close, Commander.
Alright, here we
I've
go.
rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
There's probably another wave of enemies in front of us. Yep.
We're done for.
Oh. Come on, Chat Bros. Oh. Taking casualties! Goddamn. Cerberus Bros. Imagine if these troops were allies, you know?
Imagine if they went with a more interesting concept that there were some people in Cerberus that weren't actually batshit insane.
I like how they're like, no, he only hired slightly same people because he knew you wouldn't work with them otherwise. Goddamn.
They're doing like an IQ test and like one of them gets like an 86. Sorry, you can't work here. Why? Tell them.
You're not crazy.
It's like, but I believe in conspiracies, I believe in chemtrails. It's like, I'm sorry.
That's
Better
pretty
look at the next
milquetoast.
establishment.
That's pretty milquetoast. Not gonna lie.
Like literally like went in his shuttle after leaving Earth. The Earth is flat, I swear!
No! And you and your normie takes. How many of these fucking shield bros are gonna send at me?
A
Can you
few.
shoot through the shield altogether?
You can shoot through the
He
slit.
can shoot through the eye socket area, which is funny because if it was an actual like ballistic shield like that, it should have some like ballistic glass there.
Oh, time to take cover. Popping them chaperones. My favorite voice lines in the game from Cerberus. Okay, dude, you feeling okay?
Yeah. Okay.
He's dead.
Garrus, Harwit, Vicarian. I only believe in Garrus and sandwich supremacy. Fair enough.
He's just a simple little chatfish. Let's lock and load an ammo just in case there's more. I think we got them all. So now it's time to activate the defenses or something.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat. Direct hit.
That's a beautiful sight.
All right. Good work, everyone.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
So why is an Alliance team going to Tuchanka when they could just tell, you know, the
The
Krogan?
Krogan to secure it with their own manpower. Yeah, that seems a little bit silly because it's setting up extra logistics lines and stuff. Krogan 1st Division unlocked. The Krogan 1st Division is a conglomerate of infantry and vehicles, hastily organized into a single coalition force. The chain of command is divided by clan, with representatives from each serving as officers despite ancient differences. Fighting the Reapers together is building spirit and camaraderie among the division's warriors. Krogan from different clans are starting to swap equipment, stories, and even spit. Gross. And the occasional barrel of Rheinzel. Grossing out Chatfish is my #1 goal. Yeah. This dress is truly horrendous when she walks.
Buddy, you got discharged.
Like I'm looking at
It's just-
like just the dress, and it's just like
The
What
ass
fashion
region is
does-
particularly bad.
what
Where does
designer?
this come from?
Like that zipper there, like what the fuck?
Easy access, obviously.
So she can shit herself. Like, so she can shit herself. Terrible.
I'm sad. I just realized there's one thing I forgot to get from the store.
Catfish.
That's the thing I'm gonna leave the apartment for, but I'm just sad I forgot to get it.
Alright, Chad, we gotta do the Cure the Genophage quest. Now, this is before we do this quest, we're gonna create a save. Just in case.
It'll be so goddamn funny
Are you gonna let
if
this?
Shava decided to let it go through after killing Rex.
That would be fucking hilarious. That would be fucking...
Are you saying Chet will have a
Hostiles detecting the
chance?
landing coordinates.
Hmm?
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
Cowards! They're afraid to take us head-on!
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
But this is your Palaven.
We're doing
I mean,
this for
for Palaven.
Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Reeve, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
Everyone up for this?
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
What do you mean? We have actually.
Help, you'd better be.
Twice.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
We did Mass Effect 1, granted it was very easy, and we did a Mass Effect 2, which was also kind of easy.
Delatras.
The derpy boss.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow the diplomatic pressures of this war to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
No, I don't. The Krogan are too violent, but I don't have a choice here.
Then allow me
The
to
choice
offer
will
you
be
one.
later.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Erdnot Reeve believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
We can have the
Think about
Solarian
it, Commander.
Chatfish.
The choice is yours.
Solarians. Just like, what you wait frog people? We'll take Garrus Barris and Liaris Thesonus.
Liaris.
Just by old Nazi genophage, it's genocide. You won't stop us, Chatfish. They actually, with a dog we do it too, we can. Ho ho ho. That's true. You ho 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 all you want, little bros.
Do you also notice how Yinglis changed what he's been saying for the longest time?
What is it now?
No. His comment that you just read off. Because before he was trying to argue that it's like, no, it's not justified. Now he's trying to say justified or not. It's still genocide. It's like you're shifting the goalposts.
At the Hollows. We'll rendezvous there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper.
Typical Yinglis.
After today, Krogan's superiority will be obvious to everyone.
Rare opportunity to improve galactic opinion of Krogan. Hope you use it wisely.
You won't.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Say nothing for now.
There's just a lot on the line. I want this to go well.
Have faith. No matter the adversity we face, some moments are destined to happen. This is one of them.
And then the galaxy will have a new power to reckon with.
Reeve, it's Jorgal Tharak. The Reapers are attacking the Hollows. Be ready for a fight.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
One second.
Shepard, protect our flank. I'll go pull the other clans out of the fire.
There. Noisy AC. I'm back, chat bros.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6.
Here we go, chat bros.
Here they come.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
What if we don't want to defend it? The bucket belonged to Chatfish, not well.
English is trying to change what he said, but I know better.
He's trying to enforce the law of Draconis in his favor. It will not work.
Yeah, because it's not a genocide.
the soft. It's very supple.
Alright, Chaperos, it's time to save nobody but myself.
We almost got them all.
What about the ones climbing the background?
Don't worry about it.
You ones are different.
Oh, and Jano, no, I did not forget alcohol from the store. I actually have like 2.5 bottles of Jameson in my fridge right now.
He's a little drunkard.
Not really. That half bottle is from last year.
Drunkard. I'm confused.
But it is. But it isn't.
Is it me or are we missing something?
Look along the... Oh no, is there a thing you have to press up there?
Yeah, no, that's a turret. That's shooting
No,
at the
no, I
ground.
know that's a turret. I'm wondering if there's like a thingy you have to interact with.
Oh no, did it fall? Oh god damn it. How much would I bet the fucking dude fell off the map or something?
Just to load autosave. Yeah, there were some spots in that, or in this, that are just jank for whatever reason.
I never fixed them.
I still remember playing Mass Effect 1 on the Thorian world, and there's a spot that if you walk into it, you just die. For whatever reason, you just die. Because the death plane clips into the area that you can walk into. And it's also funny because you can use that to permanently remove party members from your party member roster.
That's awful.
It was funny. Not as funny as in KOTOR. I don't know how I did this, and I've never been able to replicate it. But on the Xbox version, I was able to override one of the character slots with a copy of the same of another character, so I could have two Wookiees if I wanted to.
History will show that Clan Erdnot drew first Reaper blood.
Ooh.
No time for bragging. The airstrike is on the way.
Female safe, Shepard. Recommend haste, however. Vital signs troubling.
Who let the Solarian onto Tachanka? They aren't welcome here.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
We gotta do the right lines.
There's no time for this. Whatever grudge you have against Solarians ends right now.
You agree with this, Reeve? We don't forgive our enemies. And we never will. But the time for revenge...
See what he's saying right now?
Until I say it does.
They're really not disagreeing on getting revenge. It's just when are they going to get revenge?
Enough!
Empowered woman! This was always cringe.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I don't want to regret curing the genophage. Do you want this or not?
Of course they do.
Not really.
Wow, India's been a member for 19 months.
Yeah.
Thank you for your long time. Wait, no, you've been gifted. You haven't done anything. You just take money. Just keep.
This is Turian Wing Artebec. Our flight vector to the shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
I hope you're not serious about avenging the genophage, Reeve. It would be a disaster for our people.
Our people were made for war. It's what they want.
And you need to be the leader who tells them they're wrong.
Krogan already spread war across galaxy before. Genophage was result. Must learn from that. Otherwise, we'll share fate of ancestors.
And would our ancestors forgive their enemies so easily?
If the Reapers were to destroy Earth, I'd never stop avenging the loss.
ever.
Spoken like a true Krogan.
See, that way Morgan's gonna be like,
And how
holy
many
shit.
generations of children would die to satisfy this bloodlust?
So nothing gets 5 memberships.
It's the threat.
Thank you for giving memberships.
If our enemies fear even the idea of retribution, we have the power.
I wonder where he'll put it.
But what would you do with that power,
She's a fraud.
Reeve?
That would be telling.
The thing is, everyone in
There's
that
that
truck
look
already
in
knows
your
what he's
eye
going
there,
to do with it.
Commander. What's troubling you?
Say nothing for now.
Just thinking about Earth.
Your courage for my people will be remembered. You won't be alone in your fight.
Your choice.
Why are we
Then I put
stopping?
it towards Tally lives. Thump thump.
He's saying that because that's what he wants to do to Tally.
Thump thump. And I'll also put it towards Harry Potter.
He's saying that because he wants to do that to him too. He's like, wait a minute, that's gay.
No, he's a dude.
Yeah, but
He
there's
has a
probably
schmeenus.
but there's polymorph potions. He's like, wait a minute, but that means there's calculus. That makes me gay still.
You and Morden stay with Eve.
Still gay.
It's looking ugly out here.
As you just steal their shit that they left on the ground.
Okay, that's pretty expensive. Thanks.
Why do you think I'm taking it?
We.
Oh no, you change your no. I'm gonna say you should have changed your loadout to remove the scope from your pistol.
Oh well. Acceptable losses and all that.
Wait, no. If that was a pistol and you picked it up, then you shouldn't have to worry about it.
I didn't. Because you're my little hands.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
No, good commander. I want to die. Lob.
An airstrike alone.
No, look.
We have to get in that fight.
Pew, 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 pew.
Damn it.
Is it still gay if it's a three-way? That depends who he's focused on.
I don't care if we have
But according to
build
what
a
he
new
said,
road. We're going.
he said he's focused on Harry Potter, which means it's gay.
Shepard.
Get funded. Now, Harry Potter and Aerith with me. She looks tasty.
Yes, she looks pretty cute. And those that thigh-high skirt.
No, he means to actually cook her on a barbecue. Wow, you could get over it. You were lying.
Artemek, do you copy?
They actually were.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
Our planet's gone foobar.
Are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
We're Krogan. We're fine. The wreck made it out too.
What was that? Had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
I remember this.
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
What I really don't like about the art design of the Krogan is that they're just
How do we get out?
tombs. They don't even have any like architecture. They're just like
No.
brick.
You know what I also hate about this entire section?
Sorry, but the ground is shaking down here.
Oh, look what the Krogans could have been. It's like, but you already know what they were.
They're responsible for this planet.
Literally.
He killed Rex Ritualist.
Did I hear that right? Calros, the
He's a
mother of all
bastard.
Thresher
We
moths?
killed Rex because we're going for the Chatfish are currently going for the secret.
They don't think
The secret way to save Morden.
kill it.
What secret way?
Because you can convince him that he was dumb in this one.
More Ragni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Reeve, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
You killed the Rachni in the first one, right?
No, Chatfish spared him.
Oh. I just assumed you were murder hobos.
Then
'cause it's been so
Chatfish
long.
killed them in this one.
Finally, light ahead. In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here
Base,
studying
base,
these
base.
ruins.
Yeah, genocide's base is what Mass Effect actually teaches.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around here.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tachunga. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
But it will be.
Reaper is still disrupting the shroud. Get out of there and we'll pick you up.
That's a retcon.
We're on it.
That's a retcon.
They are, because the Krogan were always meant to be a violent race.
The planet is so lethal. That's why Krogan have so many children.
I never knew.
I'm sorry, man, BioWare, but I actually wrote what you listen what you write.
Nothing stays quiet here for long.
It's not my fault that I cared about what you said in your prior titles. I still hate how the turret looks, the deployable one.
Yeah, it just floats.
It's like a little disc that shoots.
Ooh.
Wow, Raccoon joins and he says he dislikes being sober. Oh no, we killed the Rachni. So anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Nobody gives a shit about.
Damison is the only one with the correct opinion, because I read it first. Not gonna fall for Krogan propaganda.
Leo looks good in black, says this good story. I know what the Chatfish like. They just giggle. The little fellas.
That had to be Calrose.
Stay sharp.
Of course. It isn't over yet.
The over-exaggerated jump always amused me in this game, when you're jumping over a ledge.
Oh, there's still more coming. Lock and load, Chapros.
Watch it, we've got one of the big ones.
Didn't every Mass Effect game have a different writing team? I don't think it was a different writing team.
They did have different writers, because Mass Effect 2 sets up the Void plot with the Reapers.
Which I think would have been way more interesting.
Which is actually kind of interesting. If executed right, that could have been very good.
Yeah, that's always the caveat.
But the problem is Mass Effect 3 ignores the Void plot. The Void plot's set up with the Tally mission, where you go get Tally.
Yes, because when you go to rescue Tally on the second one...
Yep, they talk about the dying star.
Yeah, and then it's like it's dying way faster than it should be dying. And so it's basically alluding to, like, the darkness out in the void.
Yep, because the idea is that the collectors... The collectors...
Yeah,
you don't worry. The collectors grab people, right? They make Reapers, and the Reapers go out and fight.
Yeah, and that's why they do that cycle of collection every so often, because they need to replenish their ranks.
Unnecessary evil to deal with the void.
Because the void is just that. Like, if the void wins, according to that,
the galaxy dies.
It basically becomes the heat death of the universe, effectively.
And so the Reapers are a necessary evil in order to save the galaxy. Which is a very interesting threat, because it means that they're not evil, they're just a necessary machine. Which makes sense because they are machines.
Yes.
It's not about them being secretly good guys, it's that they are necessary evil. And that's actually more interesting, though. They're just a glitch. Because in the current canon, they're a glitch.
Yep.
It's an error. A dumb mathematical mistake. Which is really, really lame.
Because didn't they try to have it where it's just like, oh, like, synthetics and organics can never live together, like that type of shit.
Synthetics will always try to kill organics. That's the plot.
Which is dumb.
Because of a mathematical glitch or something.
I would say I didn't remember the mathematical glitch, but I did remember that.
Well, it's like a glitch, because the Reaper's basically the logic glitch, not math, but well, it sort of is, right? Because synthetics will always rise up and rebel and kill organics, they'll wipe out organic life from the galaxy. So the only way to perfect organic life is to wipe organic life out before it makes synthetics. Which is like literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. The dumbest thing.
You know what it reminds me of? World War II, and specifically what people told, or what the government told people in Britain about their pets. Because, Chad, if you didn't know this, there was a lot of euthanizing that went on of domestic animals during that period. Because the argument was, the pets are going to either, like, get hurt or starve, and so it is more ethical to euthanize them. It's a similar argument where it's like, that's dumb. So the Reapers are what happens when Reggie screws up Hans' maintenance. Oh, it's because I would never let Reggie touch my mainframe.
Reggie's like,
I touch it.
In your dreams.
Let's see how fast she can go.
Wasn't that about feeding pets? No. I mean, that might have been part of it, but the thing is, they basically convinced a bunch of people to euthanize their pets because they convinced them it was for the greater good of their pets.
Knowing Reeve, watch it, more ahead.
I see them.
Wasn't the death of Mass Effect Universe caused by a biotic magic energy created by life? Ask Samson.
The Void might have been.
That.
I don't. All I know is in Mass Effect 2, they allude to the Void plot. The Void plot's the idea that there's an energy out in the. They didn't really go into it too much because they didn't get time to explore it. But it's set up in ME2 to be basically the reason as to why the Reapers were created in the first place. They were created to preserve life. And the only way to preserve life was to basically harvest life. Which is still kind of dumb because realistically you don't need... If they just needed organic samples, they could literally make flesh vats and just grow flesh to make new Reapers.
But it's more creepy if they have to harvest actual life rather than just, you know, vat-grown shit.
Yeah.
I get it, but it also doesn't make any sense. They could have said, like, maybe some sort of spiritual thing, but that wouldn't make any sense either, because it's sci-fi. They don't really
Shields, he's trying to save you, kid.
Chatfish like, whoa! Healthcare boost. Grab Chatfish, eat them. Like, no!
I'm on it.
Well, don't be health packs. Chatfish with little red crosses are health packs.
Shepard, we're losing Talos. Find a way down and we'll pick you up.
Right. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go, to be honest with you.
I think you're going the right way, you just went the wrong direction.
I always get lost in these maps.
I know you do.
Wish the field of view was greater.
That wouldn't help you. That's not the issue.
The trucks are kind of derpy looking.
Yes, that part is true.
Still out there. Make it fast, Reeve. We're in the open here.
Move it!
It's Talos! Move, Shepard!
We're in. Go!
Of course, the other truck got murdered.
The rat was no friend. Now, let's get moving. We got a Reaper to deal with.
Burak was no friend. And now Morden will know. It's Morden will see reason because he's like, wow, Krogan are just kind of awful. It's like, yes, they're irredeemable.
Yeah, Rex was such a good guy.
What I love about
Rex was
this
the
arc is that
unbelievable
this Mass Effect, unironically, is
getting
about
to that
racism
town.
being good.
I don't
Like,
know.
what the
We're
fuck,
not leaving here until
beast?
the GENOPHAGE is secured.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It's not mine, it's hers.
Cal Ross. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
We flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
I didn't think a human could have that kind of courage.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Cal Ross's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Cal Ross will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
We know why we're here and what's at stake. So let's make it happen.
Shepard. Just remember whose side you're on.
I'm saying that randomly.
I can handle them. Go!
I'm on Chatfish's side. Bonk.
He's not killing them, he's just shoving them over.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in there, chat bros. Woo!
Todd is like, oh weird, I thought the Reapers were supposed to be like a control burn for intelligent life. The Reapers' logic for why they do what they do in the games is dumb.
We gotta kill all of life that's sentient that can make synthetics to protect the wife. It's like, what the fuck?
The best interpretation of their logic is they harvest intelligent life before they can create synthetic life, because if they allow organics to create synthetic life, those synthetic lives will kill all organic life to the point where they can never be any organic life again, is their argument.
It also doesn't make any scientific sense, because it's like...
No, it doesn't.
Literally any planet with water and atmosphere will eventually develop...
Will eventually do it. Yeah. So that's the quote-unquote Steelman argument of it. The Reapers just collect life of, like, sufficient intelligence, and they leave the lower form life forms alone. But it's still dumb. I've also heard about the DLC called Leviathan. I'm guessing he is also retconned. The Leviathan DLC
is a retcon.
Is a retcon.
Yes. The Leviathan DLC explains what they're doing in the story for Mass Effect 3, but it makes everything you did in Mass Effect 1. When you talk to Virgil in Mass Effect 1, everything he says is a lie. Which doesn't make any sense, because why would he lie? He didn't. But everything Virgil tells you in Mass Effect 1 is irrelevant because of the retcon in this game. When we do the Leviathan DLC, you'll see what I mean, chat bros.
Yeah, and so, chat, the reason the Leviathan DLC is messed up, in the Leviathan DLC, you get to meet the last surviving member of the species that actually made the first Reapers, which is why the Reapers look like they do.
Be with them.
Go. Let's push ahead.
Over on our left, one of the hammers.
Second one's on the right.
Come on, chat bros. Light him up. Light him up. Cheese Melissa. Cheese Melissa.
English isn't wrong for once.
That was good.
And Virgil isn't currently to a liar. The thing is, the things he's telling you, they change. Now, if you want to say that that doesn't make him a liar specifically...
Oh! I think I have to kill those things where I can go.
Pretty sure you do. It's like, okay, sure, it technically doesn't make him a liar, but it makes virtually all the information he gives you wrong.
Second one's on the right.
What
What are you, some kind of cranky little robot man? Cranky little robot man thing going?
If I remember right, aren't the brutes the collector's race before we are? We're not the collectors, sorry, the Shadow Brothers.
Oh no. They have the. These are, I think, amalgamation of a couple races, I think.
They do make amalgam. With monstrosities and such.
Chimeras.
Meta.
It's a chimera.
Yeah, light 'em up, boys. Come on. Oh, my pancreas! Your pancreas is gone, kid.
Thing you have to be worried about more than just your pancreas.
Little turf friend, put them down.
You can ignore the brutes, actually, the legs are just annoying.
I'm going for it.
It's crushed again.
I'm going for it again. I'm going for it again, chat. Come on, chat bros, come on. Oh, excuse me. No, give. Give power, give power. Excuse me. Alright, let's come down. Oh! No! Fucking scare me. Oh my god.
Funny thing is, if he just keeps his leg there, you couldn't get there.
Yeah, true. The cure! He got a little inspired from Dune with this one. Boop. 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 Curse you, Inception, for popularizing that noise.
Yeah. People still use it, but they don't use it as much.
Damn, Reaper sandwich. There you go, forever.
Sometimes like give Moa Deep Shepherd.
Morton, is secure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. But Eve dead.
What happened?
Stress sampling, too intense. Too much trauma. Wanted to stop. She refused. Her decision.
A lot of people died today, Morton. There's nothing we can do.
Female was stabilizing force for Krogan. Implications of Reeve as lone Krogan leader. Problematic.
He sees the truth.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You going up there?
Yes, readings at lab suggest temperature malfunction. Could affect cure viability. Need to adjust settings manually.
Okay. Now, Chatfish, what do we do? The genophage.
Because he has the seed of doubt because of Reeve. So the question is, do you trust him at this point to tell him? Nice graphical glitch there.
Yep.
It was a planned thing they did.
Oh, man, yeah. Listen, chat bros, I know you're scared. Like we always scared, kid. Been scared for thousands of years. God damn. She was working on all the art pieces she had to do because chat funded that. God damn it. God damn.
Life sucks.
I think she's enjoying herself, to be honest.
Kibble's wearing Cerberus armor. Biggest narrative waste and hate. They are evil railroading. Yes, because the Cerberus organization was the most interesting when they believed that the Reapers were coming, and they understood that there are going to have to be some moral ambiguous things if they want humanity and the universe. Oh, humanity first and foremost, but the universe kind of in general to be ready for the invasion.
Mm-hmm. In my opinion, well, I think Mass Effect 1 is my favorite game of the series. I think 2 has my favorite character. Because I really like the Elusive Man. He's fun. Ooh.
Elusive Man. Says chat.
Ooh. Grab Chatfish, squeeze him. Woo. Alright, chat. GENOPHAGE Forever is at 71%. Was there any donations for this? No, I don't think so.
You see anything on the Streamlabs?
Never heard. Alright, chat. 60 seconds to contest. GENOPHAGE Forever is in the lead at 71%. I think Chatfish are pretty based. Except for 29% of you who are cringe. Like, no! How about coffee? I was like, what the fuck is that sound?
Oh yeah, I never did say what I forgot at the store. I forgot to buy a little bit of ice cream. I wanted to eat some this weekend. I forgot to grab it. Much sad.
I can't remember if
Green
we
Branch
wanted to
said
delay
he-
him or explain the sabotage here, by the way.
Green Branch says he wants to contest.
He does he? Green Branch, why would you do this? Green Branch, I like Toto.
He gets 1 membership.
For?
Don't know yet.
Indio sure got to draw ass, and I get Halo porn, I see.
You will, listen, finish the Halo hentai for chat, and then we can start on the main art I have planned for you for the War of the Five Emperors piece. I actually have story pieces for the game.
Cure it, SF. New model, save the monster.
Thank you for the donation. That's $5 to curing the genophage. Now, Squealy, slide the tally war over. It's time to slide the genophage donor war onto screen.
I'll do that if there's contention.
Alright, fair enough. I just wanted to make you work. But you're just lazy. So,
I am
60 seconds, chat, and we will cure the genophage, which means Rex will have died for absolutely nothing. Which is kind of funny because that's what we did.
No. He died for the walls.
Fine. Get started on it. Do the sketch. Come on. It can't be that bad. Just make it distant.
It's not a genocide, just population control. Genophage forever. Fit kid, skirt, sandwich.
Thank you for your generous donation. Very much appreciated. Man, I hope the Mass Effect mod is for Sins of Steel Empire. I'll start developing the Mass Effect mod for Sins of Steel Empire 2. Can you imagine how cool that would be with the fucking Reapers and shit? That'd be sick.
Humanity just gets massive fuck off like drone super carriers. I will say, me saying that reminds me of one kind of dumb thing about the war, which I thought was always stupid. Humans were apparently like the first ones to like really like utilize like drones and fighters compared to the rest of the galaxy that uses capital ships and stuff like that. It's like, okay, come on. Are you telling me the Solarians wouldn't have thought of that?
Yes, that is dumb. Well, it's like, at no point in their naval warfare history did they learn about carriers. Did none of them have oceans?
or another thing. Now, this one I'm more willing to chalk up to the council race's fear of
More gold, Your Majesty.
robotic and synthetic units, but the fact also that
Gangoid
it's
donates
really
$2 for keep genophage, consolidating down further on the genophage. SF's YS Star Trucker. Right, chat. Green Branch, are you ready to bow out and bow to the rockfish and the Gangoid? My wood. Did my drones melt Solari armor? Damn.
Yeah, but humans just do
way better.
Here's the thing, that's fine and all, but it's also every single robot you see is from a human manufacturer. Every single robot
Except
you
the
see.
Geth.
Yeah.
The only two races to really make machines are like humanity and the Quarians.
I just think it's funny because like all the like everything from like the robot dogs to the big mechs, every single one of them, a human company. You think that like the Solarians would try to get on that, or maybe the Asari. I can understand the Turians. It's like we're better, but still, it's just funny to me. I'll let it go, says Green Branch.
All right. In that case, 60 seconds for any chatfish to step up and contest. If not, forever hold your peace, or we will do what we must. Now, let me just quick Google something.
How to actually
making sure this is correct.
Morden, Solus, ME3, survive. Kill Rex on Vermeer, Mass Effect 1. Yes. Destroy Malin's data during Morden's loyalty mission, Mass Effect 2. Yes. Tell no one about the STG sabotage in the Shroud Tower and try to stall Morden from going up the tower during his loyalty mission in ME3. Yes. Okay. We have met all three prerequisites. Because again, Rex needed to die because Rex would be a competent leader. And he would be a philosopher king that would deceive him into thinking that the Krogans could actually indeed get along. But he's the only one that could probably rectify their culture. They need a great king to change their people. With him out of the way, and with Malin's research data destroyed, it means that there's just not enough stuff to go on. And we just need to delay him. Alright, chat. The Dona War is over. Thank you for your generous donations. It was a baby war, but I have been preparing this whole series to convert you all, so it wasn't meant to be anything more. Alright. You may slide the tally war back on. We shall delay him.
It's too dangerous, Morton. We need to get out of here.
No, temperature variance could destroy Cure. Time running out. Have to go up.
Morton! You're not going up.
Not concerned for my safety. Concerned I might discover something. Sabotage? But whose? Ah. Why, Shepard? That desperate for Solarian aid? Or that afraid of Krogan?
Every time we've talked about this before, you've defended the genophage. Hell, you destroyed Malin's data. How can you change your mind now?
I made a mistake!
No, you didn't. We'll help
I
him.
made a mistake. Focused on big picture. Big picture made of little pictures. Too many variables. Can't stop now. Gone too far. Eve dead. Krogan deserve a cure.
I agree, Morton, but not now.
If not now, when?
Someday. But when we stop the Reapers, this whole galaxy will need time to recover. Reeve won't give us that time. He'll attack while the rest of us are weak.
Eve would have stopped him.
Eve isn't
He's dead.
here.
No. Suggest we let Krogan believe dispersal was a success. Ensure alliance. We'll need to disappear to keep story accurate. Reeve will think I died in tower, curing genophage.
Doing what had to be done.
We'll also inform the Dalatras of the deception.
Good. Here are the coordinates for the Crucible project. We can use your help building it.
Thank you, Shepard. Too eager to atone. Would have compounded error. Glad you were here.
See?
Someone else might have
He
gotten
needed
it wrong.
us to correct him.
You're evil, kid.
Morden got soft in his old age of 25. Or however old he is.
Like how it's just an empty elevator. He's supposed to be like running here, but it's nothing.
The genophage is repugnant but necessary, says Rex.
Yes.
That is by far the most defensible position about the genophage. Like,
I like how they didn't get rid of the scene for that either, because it's like,
No,
well, we don't know what to do with the screen time, so
they just stand there. But yes, it is absolutely necessary, given how violent the Krogan are as a people.
they don't know that it's not real. I love the derpy turtles.
If I recall correctly, the excuse for the other races never using carriers is that they weren't crazy enough to put their pilots in vulnerable little craft that could be blown up by point defenses. Yeah, it's a bit dumb. Yeah. Yes, CT, relatively old age. It's just funny when you put it in human terms. Ah, you know, the ripe old age of like 30 or 33. Something like that.
Now, chat, when we do our season 2 Mass Effect run next year, it'll be Aya, Nezra, or Celeste. And what will they do in the same situation? Big thinkies.
We don't need the genophage. Why? We're just going to kill them.
With our bear.
We commit her body. In life, this Krogan faced our greatest enemy with
I like how they spent so much money on this track just for her. But like we did this ending, so it's just like completely just funny because there's no meaning.
Fan the flames of hope for the future. She is now the true mother of Tachanga.
It's very obvious what the writers wanted people to pick based off of like this type of music and like visual storytelling and all that.
Wouldn't be a war without a funeral.
I'm sorry for her loss. You can never know who'll survive war and who won't.
Usually it's the strongest, but without Malin's research, I guess she didn't have a chance, did she? It was a shame about the hijack, though. Morden.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
It's too bad he wasn't a Krogan. History can't show that a Solarian cured the genophage.
Then who did?
The only Krogan who was left standing. I may end up being more famous than you, Shepard. No matter. You lived up to your word. Now I'll do the same.
The funny part is,
Tell the Turians
he's
we're
like, I
more
cured
than
it, and they're gonna fall into civil war, and he's gonna get his head chopped off.
The Krogan already killed
Because
one.
he proclaimed that he did it.
Lied. Get fucked. But
The great betrayer, the great liar, Reeve.
Oh, don't worry, Reeve. You'll be more famous than me, says Rhea as she waddles away. Smiling.
As the fool. And
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Reeve has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
And the Solarians? How did you manage to get them on board?
Careful diplomacy.
Shepard. She smiles and do like war crimes.
You could also see that her cybernetics were flaring up.
Who just showed up at our door. He's so full of ideas about the Crucible, nobody can shut him up.
No comment, sir.
I'll take your word on that. You're starting to put together a real alliance out there. Good work, Commander. Hackett, out.
Like how smug Rhea is here. She's like,
Yeah, CT, they do kind of shaft the renegade routes of playing the game. Because they just assume people want to be the good guy all the time.
Did Grant die in
Sure.
two? No.
And now I'll keep
Grant's alive. All characters are
The
currently
Turian
alive.
hierarchy will stand with
Except,
humanity
Rex.
against the Reapers.
Except Rex. I appreciate that.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Well, that's right. They don't know it's a secret yet.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Well, because if they did, it's another vector to potentially, or for the truth to potentially get out.
Ah, the dumb scenes.
Also, you can close the poll now.
It's over, chat bro. It's the genophages. No! They scream. They cry out.
I have to wait till the end to talk about these scenes, and it irks me.
One day there will be payback for all that my people have suffered. One of us will see that day.
Oh yeah. I think you killed Ashley, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, those two are dead.
I hate Inception so much. I've never seen it, but it caused a really cringe thing.
The movie itself is
If
fine.
Chatfish fund it, we can do Andromeda. Andromeda is funny. Funny.
They took out a lot of like the really funny ones, like My Face is Tired, I think, right?
Yes, but the funny thing is you can use the sniper rifle to kill bosses before they even spawn. Or, well, before they even dialogue. So they're just dead. So they're just... It's not a good game, it's kind of just funny. Look at them. Burning. So, hey,
Background is like, blah.
Nice clipping finger there.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
No, let's get to business. I don't want to talk to you, to be
It's
honest.
fine. Tell me what's going on.
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander, I understand the people of Palaven have a new hero.
More like a couple million heroes, Counselor. I just got them motivated.
Yes, I've spoken to Dalatros Linron. She says you've displayed remarkable foresight. It is thus, with a little hesitation, that I bring you the bad news regarding humanity's counselor, Donald Udina. He's been using his authority to move money, lots of it, and not to support the Alliance.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yes, as they say in the Hollows, this goes up to the top, but it also goes down to the bottom. Come see me next time you're on the Citadel. Ishil out.
We got some corruption, chat bros. Oh.
Ain't no one steals from the Alliance but me, Counselor.
Let's check our war assets, chat bros. Like, okie dokie.
Yeah, both the Krogan and the Turian. Not Turian. Solarian.
We got the Turian, the 43rd Marine Division. The Turian 43rd Marine Division was founded during the Incan Unification Wars that rocked Palaven over 2,000 years ago. The 43rd maintains relations with other council races, running joint training exercises with Asari, Solarian, and more. Recently, Alliance military forces, knowing how their allies fight, has become an asset as the 43rd's troops have the discipline and experience to integrate into any army on any battlefield. The 7th Fleet. Oh, wait. Oh, no, the Turian 7th Fleet was assigned the privilege and burden of guarding the Crucible during the weapons construction and deployment. The fleet flies constant surveillance around the massive device, coordinating with Alliance security patrols and 6-run counterintelligence programs. The 7th Fleet knows what it would cost the galaxy if the Reapers breach their defenses. Every vessel's captain is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it ensures the Crucible's safety. The Turian Black Watch. We already know what they are, because we got them last time. The Turian Engineer Corps. In a society where the military is synonymous with the government, the Turian Engineering Corps is responsible for everything, from maintaining sidewalks to creating spaceports. Their fame spread beyond the Palaven, after they helped repair the damage done by the Citadel by Sovereign and record time. TEC engineers view the Crucible as the greatest challenge of their career, and have sped up the building process with their expertise and equipment. Chatfish. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, Kib. That's pretty fucking hard. We got a lot of Solarians. Major Curie, we have already. Solarian, the First Fleet. The Solarian Navy accepts nothing less than bleeding-edge technology. In every single vessel, military observers were puzzled and not a little suspicious when the Solarians slowed down dreadnought production, building fewer ships than legally permitted under the Treaty of Farixin. The answer lies in the complexity of their construction. Acting on orders of Sir Kesh, STG agents procured schematics of the SSV Normandy's stealth systems and the algorithms behind Normandy SR2's Reaper IFF signal. Months of research yielded something previously unthinkable: dreadnoughts with stealth capabilities. The Solarians expect the Reapers to break through the dreadnoughts' electronic countermeasures eventually, but until then, they have a crucial advantage against their monstrous enemies. Glorious Chatfish. Yes, of course. And lastly, we also have Krugans. We've got Urdnot Reeve, who isn't very good. Reeve, the leader of Clan Urdnot, has used the release of the Genophage cure to seize control of Tuchanka's armies. The Krogan has allied with Commander Shepard to oppose the Reapers, but Reeve's plan extends far beyond the current war, with centuries of life ahead. Reeve has bluntly stated his desire to see a new Krogan empire expand after the Reapers are destroyed. Because he's an idiot and just told us that. Krogan's First Division, Krogan clans, okay. Clan Urdnot. Clan Urdnot has become the unofficial but uncontested representative body of the Krogan power to the rest of the galaxy. Within the past decade, Urdnot's warriors have either absorbed or wiped out clans Nakmor, Jordon, Quash, and even the legendarily ferocious clan Reich. The discovery of a fertile Urdnot female rallied even more Krogan, regardless of affiliation to Urdnot's banner. Krogan clans. Centuries of Krogan infighting abruptly halted, with the news of a cure for the Genophage. With their future restored, Tuchanka's clans have united in a show of force, not seen since the Rachni War. The clans have also been stockpiling weapons of mass destruction for decades. Thankfully, their destructive force can now be turned on the Reapers, instead of Tuchanka. Their strength, size, and regenerative powers make the Krogan ideal shock troops. With the death of Eve and the Clan Urdnot shaman, who provided the basis for a Genophage cure, several of the Krogan clans have fallen into conflict over who was responsible for her death. The fighting, an excuse for many to act on long-standing feuds, has significantly weakened Krogan forces. Inconsequential, Chatfish. Inconsequential compared to the support we've rallied. Just okie dokie. Alright, little guys, little birders and fucking bros. Oh, I didn't get to the Solarians. The last one. Or no, I did. I don't think I read Dr. Morden Solis. Dr. Morden Solis is an ex-STG operative who served with Commander Shepard's crew. A doctor, an expert geneticist, and an inventor. Professor Solis became the Normandy's resident technical specialist in the fight against the Collectors. He is now working with other scientists aboard the Crucible, lending his expertise to any problems in his field of study, and sometimes those out of it. His relentless application of logic to impossible obstacles on the Crucible has yielded surprisingly useful results. Perhaps with this newfound information, Chatfishes, we will become more powerful than Chatfishes can ever imagine. Chatfishes can't imagine much. Now, Chatfishes, the next thing we must solve is the romance. Squealy Billy. Put the romance up on screen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Admiral Hackett. Okay,
Oh,
so
there. I remember that place.
currently we are set to $300 for romancing Liara.
Not Garrus, chat.
And Garrus is at what? $60? Yep, $60.
And yes, CT, Krogan gonna Krogan, basically. That's the team.
Krogan gonna Krogan. Yeah. And they frog laugh.
Alright, explored that. This isn't completely explored. Is there anything explored here? I don't remember. I don't think so. Quaffy. Quaffy. Okay, we found one there. Okay, so we know where it is. Take me up. Did we pick Garrison too? Yes, we did. Bucky is trying to... Bucky is the one that threw 300 at Liara. And I think Bucky has basically spread himself to the Liara as well as killing Talon. He wants to get a win over the Chatfishes. Which one he wins will be up to Chatfishes. The Volus homeworld is a high-pressure, high-gravity planet. Ah, Irune, beautiful planet, filled with little Volus walrus creatures. My favorite race. Ironically, I love these guys. They're my favorite because of me too when they were introduced there. Or not introduced, but the one, I am a biotic god. Alright, so, high-gravity planet that supports ammonia-based ecology. This rare environment means that the Volus have been slow to colonize, as there are few planets that meet their habitation requirements. Most prefer to stay on Irune, working remotely via the extranet. The more adventurous don the clumsy but vital pressure suits and venture out to worlds in Citadel space to make their fortunes. Irune is remarkable for having done away with warfare as an institution of the state. Volus culture lacks the romantic view of war found in the galaxy's more aggressive species. Physical skirmishes between groups rarely last long and are almost always ended by social castigation, bargaining agreements, or harsh economic sanctions. Irune cities tend to be built on fast trade routes, rather than militarily defensible positions. This has left them vulnerable to Husk attack, now that the Reapers have overwhelmed the Turian fleets and begun a ground war on the planet. Citadel travel advisory. Irune's ammonia-based atmosphere is toxic to non-Volus lifeforms. Visitors to Irune must wear pressure suits at all times when traveling outside of environmentally controlled areas. There's a population estimate of 8.8 billion Chatfishes. Oh, pop estimates are pre-invasion. So currently they're being invaded, and we're just like scanning planets, just like, little walrus people.
There's some goodies around here.
The Book of Plenix. I don't think that helps our war effort, bucket bitches. Looks like we got some fuel. And the last area to scan, I hope, is here. It isn't, is it? Named after the Northern Irunian luck deity, Churk Sab is overshadowed by the economy of Losil and the scientific research of Doldit, the solar system's middle child. Churk Sab now has only functioning helium-3 fuel apparatus in the system, as the Reapers have not yet struck there. The space around it is jammed with Volus ships trying to flee the system. Unfortunately for the little walrus people. Volus fabrication units? Hell yeah! Just, wow! Alright, 100% explored here. Now, we must go everywhere else. If we go like this, we're gonna run out of fuel no matter what. Nauru. We'll go to Nauru first. Then Nezori. I will see what chat decides if I even want to intervene. More than fair. Honestly, the romance option will just result in what the loot art will be based on. Just like, what?
Reminder that loot art Liara is Funari.
Awesome. Or awful. No!
You said awesome.
Chat.
That wasn't a Freudian
Chat, I want Freudian slip, you say? Oh, okay.
No!
Kid likes penis.
It's
so
not
chat, you need to clip that audio and send it to me, and I will make that a sound clip on Discord.
That was not intentional. No, I definitely do not. God fucking damn it.
Else.
The reason why I made Liara Fudanari option, chat, is because I was hoping that it would actually make Chatfish not donate for it. Chatfish is like,
he says this now to cover his ass. In more ways than one.
Chatfish have betrayed you? Chatfish are naughty, Sleptrock. Chatfish suck, Sleppy. Like, no! Massive silicate
Tried so hard, and then got betrayed.
Massive silicate-filled dust storms plague the surface of Lahu. In an odd partnership of commerce and science, high-rolling Volus casinos on Omar Kur have entered partnership with the scientific research teams whose observation satellites watch over Lahu. The casinos took bets on how long Lahu storms would last and how high their wind speed might climb. Payouts made the rare Volus rich, with jackpot winners forming a small fraternal order. The Reapers have destroyed the satellites. Well, they're not doing anything anymore.
Poor, stupid Volus.
I found something.
That's two things. Oh. No, you won't catch Gib. No, you're gonna get. Resume.
I found something.
Omakura is a temperate garden world currently in its megafauna stage. The planet's nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere is dextro-amino acid-based. Life wasn't particularly attractive to the Volus, so they sold the colonization rights to their Turian partners. Omakura's spaceports and major roads were blasted into craters by the Reapers, largely immobilizing the population. Its Turian defenders are slowly being pushed back by ground forces. And soon all of Chatfish will die. Yeah, but I added that awful retcon Sleptrock to try to disincentivize Chatfish. But Chatfish just don't seemingly care. Because what I did is I was like, Chat, you're funding whatever I called it. It's not just
Omnipositor.
Yeah, it's gonna be awful. Ovipositor. Tremendously terrible. And Chatfish just seemingly are okay with this. Which leads me to suspect that Chatfish are quite degenerate.
Kid likes penis. Kid likes penis.
Squealing?
Again.
You've said far worse than I ever have. And I've never didn't say I like penis.
Girl penis. There you go.
I didn't say that either.
So to clarify, when I say send me the clip, like I actually need like the MP4 file. Or 3 files, sorry.
Signal confirmed.
Chatfish, help! Chatfish, save me! Chatfish! Dies. Scream. You little freaks.
Signal confirmed.
We're just this guy.
Solu Paulus's Helium-3's collection mechanisms historically turned a large profit, not because of any great immigration into the SRE system, but because Solu Paulus made a good refueling stop between the Irune and Satu Ard, warned of the Reaper's battle plans, but left with little other option. A select team of workers at Solu Paulus sent out phony communications suggesting that important military data was being handed off here. When the Reapers sent in a force of husks, they ran into the Volus' trap, a chain reaction that annihilated the station. Like Lahu Snackber. I feel like that didn't really do much, to be honest with you. In the grand galactic cosmos of things. Volus Dreadnought, the Kuunu. Oh my god, we're gonna have Volus fighting alongside us, Chatfish based. Like Volus.
Faster than light jump successful.
The Satuard.
Good, Rapier will give me the MP4 file.
Only Rapier can be trusted with MP4.
Hey, why am I teleporting?
I don't know.
I will die.
I found something.
No. You may try, rappers, but you will never catch Kib. No.
You hear that, P. Diddy? You'll never catch him.
And then Rappert was murder fucked. She's like, okay, that's fucking scary.
I'm afraid for my wife. Jeff.
I found something.
A lonely world of rock and ice. Nallison clings to the outer rim of the Satu-Ard system. Its freezing temperatures and carbon dioxide atmosphere were braved by the Ezo smugglers, who set up camps in the tunnels honeycombing the southern hemisphere. Mountain ranges. The camps were abandoned when the Turian patrols began regular raids on the smuggler cave systems. Probably just salvage, if I had to guess. Oh. Volus engineering team? Well, that's interesting. More fuel? Glug, 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 glug.
Like the Volus comes aboard a ship, right? He's like, alright.
Skrilla was destroyed that day.
I just can't take the Volus seriously.
Wow.
These little guys.
Racist. Racist.
Well, no, it actually goes back to like Mass Effect 1, where it's like, I can't believe you humans in your own office.
Your own act.
It's like, well, when you consider the fact that humans embarrassed the Turian military so much, they wanted to escalate it to like a proper full-scale war. Like, yeah, humans get their own office.
Oh, that they're mad about that. Well, I can understand the jealousy, honestly. It's like they've been around forever, and the new kid on the block gets access to like something you've been trying.
Maybe they should learn to kick people's teeth in to make an impression.
Alright, let's check the Attican beta area. The Ninma cluster. Have we been there? I want to make sure we get all of the war assets gathered up, Chatfish.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, there's definitely stuff here.
Like Reapers.
Help. Where's the good stuff, chatfishies? There's nothing in this system. And
Nope,
so it
there's
was
Reapers.
that Shepard was torn to several thousand pieces.
Well, she was torn to pieces. She was just made into a monster.
Alright, we're gonna check. We're gonna check to see what our war asset lore is. Alright, we have aliens. That's right. The Volus Dreadnought, which is just a reskinned Turian Dreadnought. The Volus have only produced one Dreadnought, the Kubunu, named after the diplomat who negotiated their client race status with the Turians. The Kubunu is the only Volus ship of its class, but it's remarkably well armed. Its broadside cannons and main gun are all Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic weapons. A Turian Dreadnought touring the Kubunu after its maiden system voyage enthusiastically declared that the ship could char a planet 3 times over, while its construction was funded entirely by the Elkos Combine Corporation. The Dreadnought was jointly gifted to the Vol Protectorate and Turian hierarchy upon completion. This ship will grant us much power, Chatfish, for it is green. Okie dokie. The Volus fabrication units. Volus companies are skilled at mass-producing whatever manufactured goods are currently in demand. Factories use modular equipment to switch their production lines from arms to housing to the next big galactic buying trend. Recovered from the manufacturing compound, these fabrication units can stamp out custom plastics for Crucible on an industrial scale. The Volus engineering team. Little guys, if you will. The Elkos Combine is a manufacturer known for producing reliable but less expensive versions of higher-grade weapons and armor. Their scientists are adept at reverse engineering new technology. The Volus engineers rescued from the Satu Art are applying these same methods to break down the instructions on how to create several dozen new plastics that must be integrated into the Crucible superstructure. In a show of unprecedented generosity, Elkos Combine has waived all proprietary claims to any new compounds created by its scientists. Probably due to the fact that they're being genocided.
Maybe just a little bit.
We want to
Hell.
We almost have enough assets to barely survive the wrappers.
What are you, a rapper?
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
There may be, but there are more war assets that need to be gathered up for the grand interstellar conquest of Chatfishtopia.
Chatfish is standing your public? Yes, Chatfish is standing your public.
The world journey is equivalent of 2 Mordens. It is, unironically. See, I would have done the system completely differently if it was up to me to game design this shit. How I would have done it is that there are a couple things you have to factor in that play into the ending, right? The first thing, the construction of the Crucible is the most important. The defense of the Crucible. The third thing, or the construction and defense of the Crucible assets. So anything that helps the Crucible, basically. The second thing should be the fleet that needs to break through the Reaper blockade of Earth. And the third thing, the ground forces, for the ground forces component of the game. And then make each section a gamified element. So the space section has something, the Crucible has something, because the Crucible is actually the last thing you do, technically. And then the first thing, or third thing, which is the ground planet stuff. I don't think there is anything in the system.
There ain't nothing here. Just bullshit. And Reapers.
Which is strange, because I scanned it prior. The only Reaper's active in this particular spot. Oh well. We will go to Attican Beta.
I like how when you like hover over Attican Beta, you're going to that like little space right there, but you can't go there.
And there? I mean, technically going
Yeah.
here, then there.
Because those are technically nodes, like if I remember right in the prior games, and they're just using the same galaxy map.
The world's dreadnought may be trash chatfish, but it is more chaff that we can throw at the enemy. Distract them.
It has some value, not a whole lot of value. So, look, Reapers.
Signal confirmed.
I know the stuff there. You will try.
God, scan at least twice.
And then kept dying.
The one thing I missed from CK2 over CK3 now I think about it is the random screaming people would do when they died or something. Yeah, because when you did the burn of the segment, like you hear fire noise, like the crackling of fire.
I think one of the most messed up ones is when I was playing in India.
Signal confirmed.
You want to know why?
What is that?
One of the standard ways of executing someone in India was to have an elephant step on them. And so you would hear them scream, and then just bones cracking and breaking, and then like a squelching sound.
That's fine.
I appreciate it.
Now, Hans, it's your turn to read.
Journal. Oh, wow, that was a long one. He's like, you son of a bitch.
It's not what I meant, you know, you fucking...
Okay, fine. Start scared. You son of a bitch! Let's see... Elatania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. It is covered by a verdant carpet of moss, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick oxygenated atmosphere. However, its animal kingdom is a web of microscopic, symbiotic creatures that are both impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they cause... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Anaphylactic.
There we go.
Yeah, phylactic. Yeah, some of those words I have to like look for a second to parse how to say it. Anaphylactic. Shock if inhaled by non-native life forms. Settlement by non-native species would require either full sealed environment suits or a repeated replacement of the entire planet's ecosystem. Movement to colonization has been proposed for altitudes above organisms' range or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clear.
What about chatfish?
I like how in Mass Effect 1 you had to actually explore worlds and they just made it lamer as they went through the series.
They did.
Like, so many people complained about the Mako, but here's the thing, that the Mako was actually more interesting to me than just Scan Planet.
Yes. The Mako needed work, though. It was bad in 1. The problem in 1 is that it's just drive around nothing to do. They needed to make the planets have more stuff. And the worst thing to say is Mass Effect Andromeda has the only game that has that, and it sucks ass.
I would say sure, but here's the thing. You're actually exploring the planet. It's not just scan. Oh, we found the thingy because it booped and beeped at us. Mako is too damn bouncy. That sounds like a problem for you non-bouncy types.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Trevor, help! Trevor, no!
And then they ate kid.
The little cuttlefish ate him.
He's fucking dead. He's fine.
Started cuddling up to the Normandy. He's like, cuddling.
I found something.
Now, Squill, it's your turn to read, you stupid little kid.
But I just went over.
Read, Squilly.
The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Theros to explore the Prothean ruin that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Theros was a much colder world in the past. Theros has 2 large moons, Orkin, the farther, and Vardid. You find goo.
Extra journey side.
The Mako was more interesting than left clicking to probe your anus, says Ragnaraka Raka.
You're interesting.
Like, honestly, like,
got fuel.
At this point, you should just, like, you see planet, you scan planet. Like, why even bother, like scrolling around on it?
Yeah, no, it's pointless.
It's such a fucking waste of time.
It's like you show me where it is already. Like, what is actually the point? 2 sort of had a mechanic for it because it was like fishing, but like,
oh, you know, you were trying to find the optimum place for different resources. Sure, if you wanted,
it was
to
still
get rid of
bad,
the
but it was better than 3.
You think with the re-release of the games, they would just there's something in this quadrant.
You missed it. If I remember it, it was about right
there.
There. Just grab it.
Yes, refuel, which is a discount on our supplies, which saves us credits.
That was it, I guess.
Yep. All right, so next is the Hades. Or we'll do the Hades Gemini thing. Try to wrap this area up, and then we should be almost done with the war asset bullshit. That's something we'll mod in season 2, chat. If it's just a thing that just gives us the assets, or mod out the fucking Reaper fucking bullshit.
I never liked it.
Okay, so we need to go to the Cacus.
Not because it's like I couldn't see what they were trying to do, but the issue is the easiest way to do it is like do the multiplayer. It's like I don't want to.
Actually, that's the hardest way. It's quicker to do it this way.
Well, no, but what I mean by that is, let's just say you're missing some stuff, right? You don't have to like look for the map. It's like it's easy, and then it's very straightforward as to like do this, get points.
Okay, we know where it is. It's probably just fuel. See, I had the dramatic screen for you, chat, so I make it better. You're welcome. The scream. Oh my god, I don't even know where it is anymore.
It was north or...
Ooh. Corner fuel? Easy peasy. Ugh.
You got all the assets.
Invasion successful.
Now we can leave. That was the most pointless because we walked away with less fuel. Because we had to fly back. Honestly, the fuel nodes is the dumbest thing. Alright, so let's see. That's done. Now Gemini Sigma. Sigma Bucketfish.
Sigma Ball.
Well. That's unfortunate, Kibbs.
What?
Your time has come.
What do you
now
mean?
all the internet will know you love Futanari.
No!
Bum, bum, bum.
That's a massive cock. That's a massive cock. Just what the fuck?
Who do you think will have do it? I'm thinking Bino.
Bino.
He has familiarities with it.
He does.
So does Bino. But so does Bindio.
We'll leave poor Bendio alone for
Signal confirmed.
He's already got enough curse shit. Leave him be. Mavagon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. The planet has a rudimentary ammonia-based life, mainly concentrated around geothermal vents. Deep underground, severe storm cycles are common. Due to limited visibility, navigation may be difficult. Chatfish. Well, at least they put it right there. And credits, which is not interesting at all. But
technically, it's a war issue.
I'll grab this free fuel.
Oh, and before I forget, you can thank Harlot for getting me the audio clip, Kibbs.
Houdini! He's not Houdini, Kowanky.
No, Kibbs. He's like Houdini, Dishtini.
These plants are fucking toasty.
I found something.
Okay, something there.
It depends on the like thermal output of the star. But yeah, I do agree. Some of the like little.
They're right next to their sun.
Yeah.
I hate how that's the
I
way
don't
it
even
is.
try to understand the story of some of these games. Some games, like the story is just a vehicle for the gameplay, and you're not really supposed to take it seriously. Like a good example of that is Doom, like the OG Doom.
OG's Doom story was very deep. Take that back.
Perag is a large rock planet with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Despite lying over 600 AU from Ming, its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina, with deposits of silver. Due to the radiation and heat, landing on Perag's sunward side with anything less than a warship-grade shielding will likely be fatal. Perag rotates at a retrograde to the rest of the Ming system, indicating it is likely a captured body. Just always be crying and shit. Little babies. Seriously though, come on, just put it next to the fucking scan thing. I know that Mass Effect 3 was incredibly rushed, which is why this is such a gutted thing in this. An Alliance cruiser, the Nairobi. Alliance 3rd Fleet updated.
Wow.
Right. Oh shit. I can't move my ship.
Watch the other SB be fucking oil.
I died.
It's oil.
I died in the cutscene. I forgot where it was.
I found something.
God fucking damn it. Alright. Because I wanted to grab the fuel to save credits. I will do it, but I know where it is now. Whoop.
Niobe!
Faster than light jump successful.
Cheevish! Oh, what's that way? The mass relay of the Han system, which is in the Ming thing. It's Space China region.
Evasion successful.
Right, that's done, that's done, that's done. Thank God that's done. I don't know. It's only normally the Terrestream. Alright, what we can do is we can do the Cerberus fighter base. And then Cerberus abductions.
Berberus. Future.
Yee. Okay, there's nothing here. Nice fucking texture. Squealy, your turn to read.
Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs for research too dangerous or controversial to be
controversial.
For research too I misread that. Who lease out labs for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. The war has brought significant attention to the otherwise obscure planet. Noveria is home to some of the most advanced research in the galaxy, a sure magnet for Cerberus' interest. Further, Noveria's mass relay is the stop between the human exit cluster and the beginning of the Solarian space. It is a safe bet that the Solarians will defend their borders up.
It's really skipped so many words there. It wasn't even funny.
I didn't.
Defended utmost. I'm blank to the land or whatever, you know. Squealy Billy.
Then it cut out. Sorry.
Squealy. We need more weapons.
Did you take off the scope from your pistol?
I didn't. But I'm gonna now. And when
No,
I do,
you did the wrong slot.
piercing.
It's probably fine.
Increase health and armor damage by 6%. Your ammo powered 50% effectiveness. More damage.
More power.
Stasis. Increased duration. More damage. Always loved Damage.
How many companions do you get for this game?
Quite a few.
We don't have a whole lot right now.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's got to be now.
Let's do it.
Speaking of things, I can probably remove the romance war now.
What do you mean?
Isn't that done?
No.
No.
Oh.
You have to start it. We're going to start it soon, though.
Okay.
Chatfish can contest it, but
I don't know. See, it should probably start soon because
we're gonna
starting the romance like near the end of the game makes some of the dialogue weird. From what I remember.
I think I just flew into nothingness. Yeah. I honestly hate the Cerberus levels, mostly because they have no interesting story and they're kind of just boring.
You're filler.
They are.
It's literally just okay.
Side quests.
Go through generic dudes, and nothing else.
Honestly, I think the combat isn't as good in this honest part of me. Because Mass Effect 1 with the Legendary Edition is actually better because the fucking physics are so fucking funny. I just can't get over it.
Only cowards complain about using snipers in Mass Effect 1 OG.
Fucking spotted. Dark. And he exploded.
It's not close enough.
No, he's fine.
Yep, thing.
Because remember, the only time it's a problem with these is if you see the icon. And even then, that's not always the case if you're behind cover.
So good, Shepard.
Our Shepherds.
Control center.
2,000 creds, more like 2,000
Money
Chatfishes.
from the stick. I wonder what was on the stick.
Chatfish, stop working on that clip. Chatfish don't want to stop working on it.
It'll be funny when you finish it and kid makes Kip say dumb thing.
Understood.
I'm upset because you reminded me of a new Star Wars meme.
Yeah. Good.
Yep. You reminded me of the little baby Yoda meme. Specifically, it's the one where it's dude man shooting someone, but it's like little baby Yoda is like, haha, British man bad.
What? Okay.
No, it's specifically a 4th of July meme. Where it's like everyone shitting on the British, and it's like little baby Yoda as like America, like, haha, British man bad.
Keep your eyes open. We're getting close.
All on-base personnel should have processed integration protocols updated successfully.
We're with you, Shepard.
Must be a terminal downstairs, I guess. I thought it was up here.
I mean, the area is not that large. It's easy enough to run over and find it.
Is this it? Oh my god, kill me.
Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Assign Liera.
Liara, I'm counting on you.
Right away.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed.
Be ready, Chatfish. No, like, we got little machine guns.
Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem. Cortez, get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning. Security breach. Initiating lockdown failsafe.
Shepard, outside channels have been scrambled.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
On the double!
Alright, they rushed me. What a bunch of rascalisms.
Harlan says, I wonder what other Keepian swips I have floating on my drives.
That's horrible. Why would you do that? Chatfish is rascus to Kibbums. You wouldn't be rascus to me, would you, Chat? Tell it to me. They would.
It's super rascus of them.
Hopefully that draws its fire. Like it goo us up. The third friend.
System deactivation prioritized. Awaiting shutdown command.
Shepard, the shutdown command must be synchronized.
Synchronized.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Shepard, I'm tracking a large-scale deployment to the landing pad.
That's where we need to go.
Right away!
He's dead. Little turret man's up there. There we go. The little floppy bodies. Hell no, he sent you something hands. That son of a bitch. Chumbus bread.
He did.
Oh god, it's right there. Nemesis.
I remember in multiplayer, Cerberus were the worst, or Cerberus' worst unit was some stealthy assassin or something like that. Her damage was insane. And then immediately after CT is like, yeah, the Phantom.
Yep. I always preferred to fight, I enjoyed fighting the Reapers in that mode. A lot.
Wait, who are you? Just the enemy, physical enemies?
All the many enemies you play in the game, and some other ones that are right. They don't see too often in the game. Because the three things you fight in the multiplayer is you fight the Cerberus dudes, you fight the Reapers, and you also fight the Collectors. I kind of wish they added like the gangs as also another enemy, so there were 4 enemy types, but they didn't. Mostly because it was mostly focused on the Reapers, puppets, I guess you could say.
They just add the Batarians randomly as the 4th
Yes!
to fight.
Based, that would be so
Just so you
fucking
can kill Batarian.
Shepard, look out!
Give it everything you got.
That beep boop is going down, chat bros. You hear me?
Understood. On the double.
Beep, 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 beep. Big robot man destroyed.
Anyone wounded?
Just the usual minor flesh wound.
Weep. You know, I would have thought they would have made HD backgrounds when they made the Legendary Edition, but that just looks low res. Oh my god.
They don't want you to look at him.
Look at it.
This was a major victory, Commander, a crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Alliance assets. Alliance Third Fleet. No, just Chatfish noises. The SSV Nairobi is a top-of-the-line cruiser with the showroom finish of a ship just off the factory line. As it has never seen warfare, the Nairobi's officers have been running mock battles in preparation for real enemy contact. Doesn't sound too impressive, honestly. Sanctioned in the Arcturus, the Third Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitesh Singh. When the Reapers came for the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the Third Fleet, but Singh was forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. Weebos. The Crucible. We've gained interferometric array. Normally, interferometric array are used to analyze planetary landmasses or to determine the astrophysical properties of stellar systems. The powerful array, salvaged from Hercules' system, can be used for something much more ambitious. The Crucible tunes into the mass relays command switches. Installing the interferometric array into the Crucible systems results in a real-time map of the entire galaxy, including the position of each and every Reaper in the Milky Way. It's a bit fucking cheaty, really. Exogeny scientists. The Exogeny Corporation, which is just random doctors from the Citadel they took a picture of. The Exogeny Corporation helped fund colonies all over the galaxy in exchange for a share of any natural resources found by settlers. Zeus Hope was one of the richest claims. The colonists were obligated to turn over any Prothean discoveries in the ancient ruins on Pharos. A team of exogeny scientists studying the few scraps of Prothean materials found at around Zeus Hope have become experts in their own right, contributing their knowledge to the Crucibles project. That's not too shabby. Cerberus. Advanced Fighter Squadron. A squadron of advanced fighter ships was liberated from Cerberus forces in Noveria. Fast, agile, and remarkably fuel-efficient. These one-person air spacecrafts spark surprisingly heavy firepower for their size. After the Alliance installed their own 6 programs and swept for hidden bugs or transmission signals, they repainted the fighters and pressed them into service. So they can shoot things down. They have cockpits, though.
Have you considered that maybe that was VI programs?
Oh, no. It'd probably VI, yeah. They're AI ships.
No, not AI. Virtual intelligence.
Yep, VI ships.
There's a difference.
But the problem with the VI ships here is that It's fucking. What do you call them? They're goddamn. They have cockpits because they're not modeled. They didn't model them, Chad. They're just random fighters.
There.
Okay, I just go back into the shadows. Says Decompresso. Decompresso, it's time for you to turn your little frown upside down. He's like, no.
But if he did that, he wouldn't be Decompresso.
I'm happy presso.
Exactly.
Let's see.
Oh no, Harwood says, I do have a clip of Kibbs wanting to empty his balls into another man, if you can believe that.
No, it's false.
Kibbs, how do you plead?
Innocent. I wouldn't.
Guilty, he says.
Yeah. Blake's just looking at me like,
About your buddy.
Don't know that tool.
Just because they're AI doesn't mean they can't have pits for their cocks. Says Blake.
My god. Plot, a jump. The Exodus Clutcher. The Petra Nebula. I don't think there's anything here, but we'll just check it real quick.
You fly there, you would can't turn around.
Oh no, this is the Grissom Academy area. Yeah, no. Alright, I wish it would just say like 100% here because it's always confusing because it doesn't show 0% when there's actually things to actually get. Alright, so
the
next
issue
tourist
is,
stream.
because there's nothing to pick up, because all the other ones, it's like so many things picked up out of whatever, right? If that was an it's not giving you a percent. It's dumb. They shouldn't have, like, did it that way,
Signal
but...
confirmed.
There's loot there. No Reapers. You won't catch Kid. No. No. Oh no, Chad. Oh. He fucking died. Chaffers are just super sad.
So, Kibbs, I have some bad news.
What?
Harwood ponied up the goods and
Signal
has the
confirmed.
MP3 of you saying that you want to empty your balls into another man.
I think we're gonna have to ban. No. Intel from the Battle of Arcturus. The L5 Lagrangian point of Thermis are the fused metal fragment of Arcturus Station. Destroyed by Reaper capital ships, the station once housed the System Alliance Parliament and the nerve center of the military armada. Now it is a cold grave for 45,000 people. I forgot where it was.
Reapers eluded. I found something.
It's probably just fuel. Wreckage of a depot. Yep. Cerberus abductions on Benning. Benning, the nearest garden world to Arcturus Station, is the primary source of its food supply and an important staging area for starship maintenance and repair. Occupying the planet would be key in any attempt to retake the system's relay. Scattered intelligence indicates that during the battles of Arcturus and Earth, the Reapers sent a small force to Benning to destroy its convoys. Spaceports and starships with the population immobilized and communications cut, the main force concentrated on the larger prize. When they could return before repairs could be made or help could arrive. Heat sources on Benning space indicate a non-Reaper presence here. We must go to Benning's Chatfish. Liawa.
This kid sits there, contemplates.
Big thinking. Chatfish are like big dinkies. Just whisper, because they're weird little freaks. Increase melee, fitness, health. Yes.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Pack it out.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
Give me update.
Gibbs, look, civilians.
Ooh.
Gibbs, telling you so.
You should kill them.
You sure like shooting the civvies. Look at the Cerberus guys. Where do I sign up?
Where do I sign? Cerberus forces
They want to
just
destroy us
enjoy.
again? After all the weird shit she's been saying? Weird.
It's because Cerberus wasn't radical enough. You now understand what it needs.
If we kill all the people, then the Reapers can't reapify them. Just big dinky. Big dinky. Chatfish and their big dinkies. Chatfish. Beep.
Is Battle Tits still on the ship?
Yes, she is. I like how we all
just called
fucking
Battle
call her
Tits.
Battle Tits. On a show called Battle Tits.
I'm just reading what chat's talking about.
I mean, it's fucking funny as well.
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
You're welcome, Major.
Tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
We must hurry.
You got it.
Understood.
Float around like a little sad guy. Chips in this game.
Yeah, Samson, I can believe this was a multiplayer map.
Most of the Cerberus maps are multiplayer maps.
I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Look, reinforcements are here.
Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
Be careful, Nemo. If you can read this, stay away from the taxi stand. That place is crawling with Cerberus soldiers. Eli.
You heard him. We hold here.
On the double!
There's so many of them. There's a soy burst guy.
I must leave for dinner. We return to.
Enjoy your dinner, Squealy. Whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Opa Chatfish style.
Right away.
Where are those little soybeans? Whoa. Oh, my health. My health is low, Chatfish. Do we have any sandwiches or cookies? Turret boy dead. Okay, we'll start drilling down there. These levels are always just the most tedious. Let's just kill dudes and kill dudes until we can weave. At least there's some looty bits.
It is still just kind of boring, just waiting for the waves to come through, and it's like, okay.
The reason why it's fun to multiplayer because it's literally like, yeah, horde survival. Here I'm just like, I'm just here for the fucking war assets.
You're probably here for the story, yeah, or the war assets. You don't really care.
Well, there's not a lot of story for this. It's just the war assets give you a little bit of lore. The war assets give Chatfish the better cutscene.
Is, you know, I always had a feeling kids liked Buddha.
That's not true. That's a Chatfish. Catching Pudgy Boo. Oh no, 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 no.
You almost had to redo all of that.
I almost did. Fortunately, I lived. Nice.
The kid who lived.
The boy who lived.
Shame, because he likes Furuka. Geek professors like Gims gets excited for the $5 foot long.
No, I don't think I do. I have to talk to these people or something?
Please help us.
Nah, you're just, I think, just trying to kill so many Cerberus people.
Nowhere to go.
We're going to die. God's willing, yes. I don't want to die.
You're clear. Go.
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh.
It was at that point Gibbs realized why she was down.
I was like, as I saw the turn, I'm like, my brain took a while. I'm like, wait a minute. No, it's
oh, you got a checkpoint right then and there.
Nice, based. Good.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
Alright, now we can explore. So check for any looty bits, grab the loot, and GTF fucking up. One thing, some monies. They have us surrounded. Private security from the depot tried to help, but they got slaughtered. Someone has to know. Someone has. You know, because they wrote that in their text log. It's like
it actually takes a lot longer than I thought to die bleeding out. This really hurts.
You wouldn't write ah. You would say ah. It says right there ah. Because like Monty Python.
He's referring to he's referring to a Monty Python skit.
The Holy Grail when they're talking about the monster.
It's literally just making fun of like stories or games or media in general, where it's like they find a note and like for whatever fucking reason the person writing it writes like "Rah!" It's like, why would they do that?
They're just very upset about it. Okay,
I think you have everything here.
That's pretty much all the major stuff. And if I missed a few things, so be it.
You only missed the best shotgun in the game. He's like, no, you're lying.
No, I'm not right.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Yo, chat bros, save that planet. It's like wiggling around like, no. Alliance. We're so close to meeting the minimum requirement. Arcturus 1st Division. Hello, sun dudes. The Arcturus 1st Division is a volunteer army of civilians, paramilitary forces, and reserve soldiers who have banded together to stop the Reaper occupation of the planet Benning. To avoid detection by Reaper forces, its members operate in cells, never staying in one place long. A handful of Alliance officers are coordinating the 1st Division, sharing intel and sending supplies to the Resistance soldiers. A few Alliance squadrons have been spared to support Benning's makeshift army with trained soldiers. Yes, sir.
It's really funny when you read some of the descriptions where it's like a unit like this shouldn't have like this much war score attached to it. But whatever.
They just divided the war score for the total bar and then scattered it across the fucking map. Sort
yes,
of.
that is basically what happened.
Chatfish don't like the name Benning. Chatfish would wet or die. Chatfish would Unfortunately, I believe the Reapers are aware of us. Or not. Oh, we know where that field point is. Take me!
I like how he jittered a little bit when he touched you.
Whoever came up with this mode, I hate. I hate.
Like, all it does is just kind of waste time.
It does. It's just filler. That's done. That's done. That has nothing there. 100%. 100%. I don't think there's anything on Anos Basin, but we'll just check it real quick.
If you're not getting a Reaper signal, then no, there's nothing here.
Yep. Meet Solarian Counselor. So, Chatfish, before we do that, we must instead conclude the Dono War for the romance. So, I will go down to the crew deck, and Chatfish have about a minute to contest. So, will Rhea succumb to becoming a incubator for filthy Xenos, chat? Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you sick fucking monsters. Reinforces armor for protective foundation. Yes. Reset sheepherds. Things, nay. Art appears.
Over. Well, yeah.
I don't blame chat bitches. They're scared. Our chef dude's dead. Alright, chat bitches, you have decided. The earth is indeed filthy. So, 60 seconds, and we go into Liara's room, chat. Watch Liara be the romance option in Season 2 also. I don't even know her.
She is, because of how the writers did it, she's kind of the vanilla choice. Because that's who they want people to pick.
Liara is the writer's pet character, so I don't really care for her, and that's why I find her the least interesting. I love this fucking Star Trek reference. It's so good. It's just a poker table. It's not even a Star Trek reference. It's just Star Trek had a poker table too in the rec room. It just reminds me of it. Makes me want to watch Star Trek.
Accidentally goes into the wrong room, has to reload the save.
I miss so many things, little chatfish. Chat's like, wow, he made noises. Right, chatfishes, you have decided. I have messaged.
Eldritch Horror it is.
It is what it is, chatfishes.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Intel terminal. This field kit is based on these armor mod kit upgrades. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Open. Ammo capacity bonus.
Wow, 5%.
Yeah, might as well go for damage. Intel from the Battle of Arcturus. Telemetry captured from the Arcturus station shows just how quickly the Reapers poured in from the relay and tore through the Alliance fleets. VIs can analyze hostile fire and the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spend processing power looking for ways to improve the shielding against Reaper weapons. More damage. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Power recharge beat. Store discount 5%.
I mean, do you care about money?
Power recharge beat plus 5%. Force Intelligence Archives. The Solarian Special Task Force appears to have approached the Vol Protectorate about co-developing combat implants that require rare elements found in the Volus space. The schematics for these implants include plans to retrofit them to non-Solarian species. Should it be sufficiently profitable venture for one of these upgrades could be commissioned, although its constructions would be time-consuming and must be custom-made. Damage. Hell. Damage. Armor mod kits. Ferron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make one a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Ammo capacity, shields. Because ammo capacity is just not, it's not worth the chatfishes.
Why are you doing ASMR?
Chatfish are scared. Keeps being scared, we help us. That's all they say. Chatfish have chosen.
I'm told, right?
Haven't even gotten tally yet. Well, we can't even romance tally in ME3.
Because you're a whammon.
Yep.
You have a
I can
vagina.
Google that real quick just to double check for Chatfish.
We've checked it before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, no, we checked it before. Never mind, I believe hands. We haven't even gotten Tally. Has Tally gotten drunk very carefully yet? No, very carefully. Broker
This
terminal.
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Even from Collie Sanderson to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while, unless you find the on-extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Jack. Hey, Sanders. Checking on the kids? Sanders. How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This is gonna be long. I kinda got crap to do. Sanders. I wanted to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Damn, one of the L3X1s? You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed. I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah, and hey, thanks. Message from Professor Morden Solis to an SDG colleague. Arrived at Crucible. Massive. Difficult to realize. Just how massive until Dreadnought floats by. Provides perspective. Interesting design. Not convinced the scaffolding is necessary for the main delivery mechanism, but Alliance engineers are slavishly following Mars archive plans. Suppose it's best not to deviate. For now. Exciting atmosphere. Galaxy's most brilliant minds working together towards common goal. Read their solutions to engineering problems on the way over. Looking forward to correcting them in person. Will give my regards to Shepard later, if possible. Much work to be done here. Gangoid, don't you all say, talk to Battle Tits. Okay, well, it's like fun, dude. Ying speak to Star Trekker. Like, if you're a Generation Nation, little Gangoid, he's Gangoid, little guy.
Little Gangoid.
Let's see. Recruit. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt. Oh, and I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to... Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Alliance interrogation record. Cerberus operative. Interrogator. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Alliance she's awake. Hello, do you know where you are? Unintelligible. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. But that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can... you okay? I'm okay, but holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang. Well, shit, is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Damn, exploded.
That would be a way to prevent your operatives from talking. Face just explodes.
I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum courtesy of the Shadow Broker, and then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Increase, decrease in recent traffic relay. Widow, 9%. No, don't care.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Chatfish. I don't know what that noise was. I don't think it was a Streamlabs. I think we're good.
No, it's a donation from Genghis.
Yep. Okay, I already read that. I will. I'm going to. The donor war is over for that, Rackham's. Nobody contested. I have to read these though. Glyph reminded me to clean up these old notes. Okay, this isn't anything related to what we've done in the game.
I'm pretty sure that's stuff you can read like at the very beginning when you get her, and you can like read those notes.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does.
Arlet
it's
says
far too
Reggie's
dangerous to
wrong.
use.
Check Streamlabs.
Wow.
What? Garrett's tip $9. At least make it a funnier number. Gibbs Joyce. Thank you for the donation. Garrett's is now $69. Garrett's may have lost, but he got up to 69. More gold, Your Majesty, says
More
Isco Star.
gold, Your Majesty.
And thank you for your generous donation. Well, chat, does anybody want to contest that? I don't think so. I will give it a minute, but you better not do it. Oh, I don't need on Streamlabs, he says, because Reggie didn't read. Reggie never reads, nor does he check Streamlabs chat. He failed you yet again, like he did so many other times. Then how come he didn't call it? Okay, then how come he didn't call it out?
Because I just got fucking back from eating that.
So you didn't, is what you mean. When I just asked you. That has nothing to do with whether you got back or not, Squealy. You fucked up. It's time to accept the fact that you're a loser. Say you're a loser, Squealy.
Thank you, loser.
Squealy, say you're a loser. Jenny,
I don't think I'm gonna do that because it'll get clipped, and you're trying to get revenge for you talking about Fuda.
What was that, Squealy?
Hands. That's not. That's illegal. Hands. At least put the new one that kid made.
Hold on. Hands. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I just gotta turn it up so chat can hear it. Okay. All right. Hold on. I don't know how to turn it up, to be honest. Oh, there it is. How do you turn it up? Audio. All right. Play the Squealy one again.
I'm pathetic.
I'm sorry, Squealy. What was that?
I'm pathetic.
Yes, he is pathetic. Thank you, Hands.
You mean Squealy?
I mean Squealy. Thank you for coming clean and telling us what you Squealy, how do you feel that you said that on stream, Squealy?
I haven't said that.
Squealy, you did. Chat heard it.
Hold on.
I'm pathetic.
I don't know. It sounds like you said it.
Squealy, I don't know, man. Like, you're just mumbling it. Like, it's kind of weird. Chat,
I'm bullied for no reason.
How do you feel? Just like, oh my god, that's not AI. That's what Squealy actually said, Samson. I want to contest, but I am feeling bitter contest. What? Why do you feel better, Sleptrock? Tell Kib the little Slepster squeakrets. He's a he's a well guy. And he lives under a rock. But he's actually an applefish. It's like, what, applefish? Then we learned that Sleptrock's not a rock, he's just an apple-shaped fish. Just an apple shit. With wings.
It's like the fucking Parasect situation where the actual Pokemon is the mushroom.
Now, Chatfish. If you don't want to do it, by the way, Slapdog, you don't have to. There's nothing, no shame in it. No, nothing wrong with it. Nobody has to commit. It's not like there's not going to be another season of the ME series. You know, Slapdog.
I'm sure Bucky would like to make more Fudelay. I know he likes it.
It's quite cursed. I'm not going to lie to you. No matter how we slice the Chatfishies. I'm eating with me bee. Okay. Alright, so everyone's Everyone's good. Alright, just making sure. The Protheans finish it.
Do you think Protheans actually completed the Crucible?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into the Crucible if they thought otherwise. I just wish our Prothean knew more about how dangerous their weapon might be.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. I know you and Garrus grew close. Is that in the past? Should I forget there was anything between us?
Well, Chatfish decided. Chatfish like, okay. They're getting dick down hard.
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
It feels wrong, considering the relationship with Garrett.
It's honestly kind of terrible. I think we just NTR'd Garrus, dudes.
You did.
Chatfish did this.
Because I don't think, if you do that, I don't think he gets together with Tally. I don't know why I spaced on her name for a second.
Shepard, was starting to think you forgot my favorite hangout.
Sorry. Busy. Looks like you've managed to settle in.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
What if we just lead them on, chat? And be cruel.
It's really dumb.
What if Gibbs pretend?
Why is there fucking relationship drama in Mass Effect 3?
I don't know.
Let's make it
This
a
is
love
pretending
triangle.
to be a dude, pretending to be a woman.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs.
Damn, chat, this is terrible.
I didn't want to presume.
Oh my god, we're a cheating whore.
That's the protocol on reunions.
The vids mentioned it might go something like that. I had hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war.
No, stop weeding Garrus on. Stop that.
Glad to know my romantic.
He deserves better.
Chatfish, what are you doing? You made me do this, Chatfish.
It's going to take more than Reapers.
Don't understand. This is because chat couldn't support Garrus.
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on Reapers now?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, we're in this together.
Damn.
If it ends with both of us dying and a giant explosion taking out a Reaper, remember I took the kill shot. Something else you want to talk about?
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
Wow, said the same platitudes. Weep.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
That's all for now, Garrus. But stay close. We've got some catching up to do.
You know where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few perks to being an expert Reaper advisor.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Calibrations.
Damn, Chad, what we're doing. It's like 2 Paragon. It should have been like 10,000 Renegade.
You're being evil.
Home Wrecker unlocked. It's like, holy shit.
That's Liara, though. Liara's the home wrecker.
Shepard.
Being the
She's the one just butting in. It's like, hey,
happening
I
with you
still
as
want
the
to
broker,
fuck you,
huh?
Shepard.
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive.
Nice
but
fucking
It was
blue.
never meant to be space-worthy, which meant the elusive man
It's just
eventually
Liara
tracked
glowing.
me
Don't
down
worry
on
about it.
Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's
Coming.
specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
I'll talk to Battletits Gangoid.
We're fortunate enough data
Gangoid.
survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
But why?
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Of course, I'm Boo. Abba-dee-ba-da-boo. Abba-dee-ba-da-boo. We talked to Battletits. She's like, hell fucking yeah.
Tits are big, lady. Is that how you got into the game?
Yes. This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City. Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
Unsure.
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
We all know our history, but this isn't 1400 years ago.
But if the genophage is gone, what makes these Krogan different from the ones that rebelled?
The Krogan have no warships.
Damn.
If the Reapers focus on them, they could be wiped out. Combining their infantry with the Turian fleet is a huge asset, and both parties know it.
Are you concerned about possible Krogan retribution on Palaven or Surkesh?
They know their enemy.
The Krogan know their mission. They'll have their hands full fighting the Reapers.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval. Commander? Do we need to talk, Commander?
Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Battletits to the Battletits.
So you basically just talk to her to get more war assets after you do a major thing?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything down here that I didn't already gonna.
There was the Sovereign model you grabbed earlier.
Yep. I grabbed those. Even Chatfish, no. Chatfish education.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. this ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Joker knows competition.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
What about the other guy, Chatfish? Like, you don't want to talk to your fucking...
What's the other guy?
Bug bush with his
Said the chaff.
fucking bug eyes.
Bug fuck.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Pain.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what, exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
My God, Chatfish. Well, it leaned up. I didn't really care about each one, so I spun my mouse to see what happened.
What would Rita say, Kib?
Strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
He's like, I'm a bug. Do the Incan civilizations in your setting have in-depth lore behind them, or are they just there for flavor kips? In-depth lore. Most factions should be. I don't think that should be anything the other way.
Another thing of note, we are late for Wilhelm.
I know.
Continue.
I'm well aware, but first I'm gonna get all the talking to the characters out of the way.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
VidCom.
Commander.
There's Valheim today. But Chatfish owe me an apology. Like, what are we doing? And I'm like, yes, apologize, maybe no reason.
Trying to cowardly cowardly dog.
We randomly got Turian assets. The 7th Fleet. Updated. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers emphasized Krogan's reliance on Turian support to win the war, which boosted the morale of Palaven's forces.
Nice.
Palaven's like, yeah.
We Turians, we cool.
Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Galactic readiness.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Allied forces.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Had that female Krogan you rescued survived, she might have rallied more support from the clans, but I'll take what we can get. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
The Solarians.
How about the Solarians?
They've committed a fleet. I still don't know how you managed that, given their views on the genophage cure.
I'm not answering that.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Erdnot Reeve has deployed troops and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
Were the lizard people in my setting inspired by Krogans? No. If you're talking about the Timur, they're not. Lizard people with guns each wave away. You're a gun.
We all like slavery.
The Hanar and Drell.
Do you know anything about the Hanar and Drell?
You're better off just reading what we have posted in the Discord server.
Of that sector.
Little bucket bitchy. There's a bucket bitchy.
Mobilizing fast to shore up their border with the Solarians.
I knew it, Drell. The Reapers don't want to tangle with them.
The Batarians.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance. Hit by the
Thank
Reapers
God.
straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
The Quotas and the
so
Goth.
It's like, so there is a god. What was that, Shepard? Nothing.
Have we heard
Like,
anything from the Quarry?
If you said they suck, I would agree with you.
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Strategy for the war.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
That doesn't make sense for a space battle.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. To battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Will that be enough?
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game, while you gather what we need for the Crucible. So keep at it.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Hack it out, Chatfish. The Cruckable. We're almost there. The Cruckable's almost ready, Chatfish. The Cruckable. God.
Commander.
Alright, chat bros. It is time for us to wrap up and prepare for the Valheim stream. We will see you in the Valheim stream, chat, which will be starting in about a couple minutes. So take care, Chatfish, and thanks for hanging out for today's Mass Effect stream. We will continue Mass Effect next